You know nothing. Nothing of our struggles, our suffering.
Nothing. And what of my son, hmm? What of Thorald? Is he nothing? So don't talk to me about suffering.
Tired of bread and stew.
I will
Had enough
never
of fish
accept
and
his
fowl.
death. My son still lives, I feel
steak
it in
or
my
a tender
heart.
rack of ribs.
So tell me, Battlethorns, where is he?
Let me know if you see anything you like. You look rather pale. Could be ataxia. It's quite a problem back home in Cyrodiil. I think I can teach you a thing or two. Of a sort. I don't have formal training in the restoration school, but something just as good. Within these walls, I have all that I need to brew a potion for nearly any ailment. If I had a septum for every case of rock joint or whitbane I've cured since I opened this shop, I'd be a rich woman indeed. Why? Because I'm a proud citizen of the Empire? Because the Stormcloaks only want Nords in Skyrim? The Stormcloaks can rot in oblivion for all I care. I've lived in this city for 20 years. 20! Take a look. Come back anytime if you need a remedy.
If you need potions, you should try Arcadia's Corner.
Are you still working at the Bannered Mare in the evenings, Ulfina? And why shouldn't I? Just because I'm a Greymane doesn't mean I can't earn my own keep. I didn't mean...
Cuts,
I'm
fresh from the
sorry I
wilds.
Then
What's the matter? Can't stand this with a Nord.
Myth in Skyrim.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
We drink to our youth, to days come and gone. For the age of aggression is just about done. We'll drive out the Stormcloaks and restore what we own. With our blood and our steel, we will take back our home. Down with Ulfric, the killer of kings. On the day of your death, we will drink and we'll sing. We're the children of Skyrim, and we fight all our lives. And when Sovngarde beckons, every one of us dies.
Sadia, dear?
But this land is ours, and we'll see it wiped clean.
Security
of the
in
scourge
Whiterun
that
is
has
terrible.
sullied
Shameful.
our hopes and our dreams. This is a local favorite and one of the first songs I ever learned. Ragnar the Red. Oh, there once was a hero. I'm a bard by trade. Perhaps you've heard of me. There's a whole college up in Solitude where they teach the arts. Song, lute playing, poetry. I studied there myself. Had to leave over a misunderstanding with a head mistress. Well, more a misunderstanding with her husband. I'm a bard, trained at the Bard's College in Solitude. Wanderers like you should think about applying. Carlotta put you up to this, didn't she? I'm sorry, but that fiery widow is mine. She just doesn't know it yet. What did you just say? All I heard was a sound of jealousy. Already have. Carlotta put you up to this, didn't she? I'm sorry, but that fiery widow is mine. She just doesn't know it yet. I don't have much of a reputation in Skyrim yet. Carlotta put you up to this, didn't she? I'm sorry, but that fiery widow is... Already have. Some parting advice?
The city are all lazy and undisciplined.
Sonnets.
Things need to change.
Want to hear a little Nord wisdom? You don't really know a woman till you had a strong drink and a fist fight with her. Think you can go blade to blade with me? You'd be dead in 6 seconds. The heat of the battle is the fire that forges the strongest blades. It's an old Nord proverb. That, and a true Nord never misses a chance to test her worth. You've been talking to those companions? Too hot-headed, they cried. Weak, pathetic cowards, the lot of them. It wasn't my fault. I told them over and over that it was an accident. They wanted me to prove my worth. So they threw me up against a young whelp of a lad, hardly old enough to grow his first chin hairs. I guess they thought a woman wasn't strong enough to hurt him. I didn't mean for him to die. Why would I want that? I just lost control.
Oh, you talk and you lie.
Good. Chat time's over.
Now I think it's high time that lied and blue.
What do you think you're doing?
And so then came
Keep walking, soft gut. More than you can handle.
And the braggart named Ragnar was full no. Or when his ugly red head rolled around on. Floor.
The security in Whiterun is terrible. Shameful is what it is. The guards in this city are all lazy and undisciplined. Things need to change. Commander Caius. Walks around Dragon's Reach like a preening rooster. I
If
could
it's
do
work
this
you
job
need,
blindfolded.
how about chopping up some wood for the fires? Magic is for the weak. Elves, I mean. They keep to that college in Winterhold. They know their place. Of course, there is Farengar. He might be the Jarl's wizard, but at least he's a Nord.
Oh, there once was a hero named
I should have guessed as
Ragnar,
much.
who came riding
Your
to
kind
Whiterun
sticks to that college in Winterhold, as well they should. You'd never think to learn from a Nord like the Jarl's wizard.
told of bold battles in gold he had made.
I assume you saw the Gildergreen? Big tree, all burnt up, in the middle of the Wind District? It's part of the Temple of Kinnareth. People want Danica to do something about it, but I don't know what they expect. People say there is someone in Riften that can change your face, make you look completely different. Do you believe that? The companions? In Jorvaskr? They're recruiting new members from what I hear. Need anything else? Just let me know. Never should have come. Pickpocket! I enjoy this work well enough, but I'm ready to retire. I've been thinking of selling the inn to Isolda. Anyway, what do you need?
If it's work you're looking for, Hulda's the one to talk to. Depends. Are you thirsty? Hungry? Both. Now please, no more questions. Never should have come.
The security in Whiterun is terrible. Shameful.
Want to hear a little Nord wisdom? And why not? I could beat anyone in this city, barehanded. 100 gold says I knock your hide to the ground. Just fists. No weapons, no magic, no crying. Let's go.
Oh, there once was a
Come
hero
on.
named Ragnar.
Should have come.
Who taught you to fight? Keep those hands up!
That's your best, huh? Now that's what I call a punch. You got me. You're no liar. Best fight I've had in years. There you are. If you ever need another blade at your side, just ask. Wouldn't mind seeing how you handle a few trolls. You're someone who can get things done. I like that. Good. Chat time's over.
Security in Whiterun is terrible. Shameful is what it is.
There's a rift here in Skyrim, and neither mad nor the passing of I make it right. Get away from me!
Fresh baked loaves, still warm from the
I spend a lot of time at the market stall so I can learn the merchant's trade.
I
More
ain't done
experience
nothing.
if I'm going to run an inn
Only if
sometime.
I can help it. But damn if I ain't almost sober. Hey, in the Bannered Mare, there's this bottle of Argonian ale. The good stuff. Get it for me. They won't even know it's gone. Come on.
fruit and fresh vegetables for sale.
Then we got nothing more to talk about. Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart.
Chops and steaks fit for a jarl.
Sure, whatever.
What do you mean?
Fresh baked loaves, still warm from the
I find your hand in my pocket. I'm going to... By order of the Jarl, stop right there. Helge. Destroyed by... dragon. To believe, isn't it?
I know your family's honor is important to you, but we can't afford it.
It took me weeks to find that thieves' den. I can't stop now, and I can't get the sword on my own.
Old friend.
So you're willing
Patron
to
of the
starve
great
your
clan
wife and daughter
Battleborn.
to reclaim some rusty old
I'm
sword?
sure you know
I just need to
well.
hire one, maybe two good men. You won't starve.
I'll put it plainly. You can claim your sword, or you can keep your wife. If you set foot outside that gate, I won't be here when you return. I just want to go home and read. Nothing like a good adventure or romance.
You tried mercenary work? It might suit you. No, friend. That I'm not. But I get along with your kind well enough. No, I'm a Red Guard. My family hails from the Imperial Province. But I left home when I was just a lad. Been wandering ever since. I can teach you a few things. My Saphir doesn't like that I've been spending so much time looking for my father's old sword. He fed his entire family with the gold he made using that weapon. I'm not about to let it gather dust in some thief's trophy room. I tracked it to a group of bandits nearby, but I'm no fool. I'd need the Whiterun guards or maybe hire the companions to get it. I don't know why I'm saying this, but if you find it out in your travels, I'd be grateful to you. If you find that sword, please bring it to me. Why, you... Sometimes I miss the soldier's life. When I hold my daughter in my arms, I know. My wife's a good woman. She can be a little hard-headed sometimes, but I love her just the same.
Looking for my husband, Nazim? Check the Jarl's backside. That's usually where he stuffs himself these days.
Welcome, child. Indeed. The temple here in the city is my charge. The goddess's divine blessings have no doubt helped make Whiterun a thriving and prosperous city. After all, it is she who brings rain to our crops and fair weather on the harvest days. Somewhat, yes. At first it seemed a distant thing, heard only in the idle speech of guards and traders. When the wounded soldiers began to return from battle, I did what I could to help them. As more of the sick and injured came to the temple, my work as a healer became more important than my duties as a priestess. I wish only an end to the fighting, so that I can tend to the temple once more. The Gildergreen, yes. It's a bit of an eyesore at the moment. More of a problem for the pilgrims than for me, but not many of them around anymore. To the east of here is a hidden grove where the Elder Gleam resides. It's the oldest living thing in Skyrim, maybe all of Tamriel. Our tree here in the city was grown from a cutting of that tree. You can still feel the glory of the mother tree through it. Even its name is an echo. I've thought about that. Trees like this never really die, they only slumber. I think if we had some of the sap from the parent tree, we could wake up its child. But even if you could get to the Elder Gleam, you couldn't tap it. Not with any normal metal. Elder Gleam is older than metal, from a time before men or elves. To even affect it, you have to tap into the old magic. You'll have to deal with the Hag Ravens. I've heard about the weapon they've made for sacrificing Spriggans. It's called Nettlebane. The hags terrify me, or I would have gone after it myself.
Make it stop.
Your spirit is strong. Kinareth's winds will guide your path. It's held in a Hagraven nest called Orphan Rock.
It's great.
Get away from...
Need something?
Feel better already.
Are you all right, Alam? You haven't seemed yourself today.
Need something?
Beyond... seems to be right. It was just so...
So, have you gotten Nettlebane back from those filthy hag ravens yet? If you don't mind me saying so, Alam, your husband is a damn fool. Any moment spent thinking about it.
Tell me, do you believe in mighty Arche, god of life and death? Well, as I said, Arche is the god of life and death. You'll find his temples and halls of the dead all across Tamriel. Priests of Arche, such as myself, perform rites for the dead and sometimes console the bereaved. We also keep a constant vigil against those who practice the vile arts of necromancy. I asked the question because I was hoping you might be able to help me recover something I've lost. My amulet of Arche. It's the source of my divine powers and also a sacred badge of office. I misplaced it in the catacombs. I'd looked for it, but I have been hearing noises down there. I fear the dead have become restless. Without that amulet, I'm powerless to confront them. Would you be willing to search for it? I'll just wait here and make sure nothing foul escapes the catacombs. The blessing of Arche be upon you.
Excuse me, but I'm trying to read.
What can I do for you, friend?
Nothing like a good adventure or romance to lose yourself in. I import books whenever I can. Most Nord works are too bawdy and violent for my tastes. My daughter Braith says I read too much. Play with me, Mother. Girls need to learn how to take care of themselves. Really, I wish my girl would read more. It would certainly keep her out of all those fights. Speak.
Sometimes I miss the soldier's life, but when I hold my daughter
What
in
are
my
you
arms,
looking at? I'm not afraid
I know I
of
made
you.
the right choice.
No, even if you
Right
are
then.
my elder.
I've got a hungry daughter to feed, so my produce is really the only thing I care about.
You're not supposed to be here.
I hope you're looking at me like that because you want to buy something.
I'm the commander of the guard here in Whiterun. My boys will keep you safe, don't you worry. You're not thinking of causing trouble here in this beautiful city now, are you? Because I'd strongly advise against such foolishness. Yes? What is it?
Ain't it? Just a few seconds.
Disrespect the law, and you disrespect me.
A few seconds.
I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I took an arrow in the knee.
Sharing the heavens with man? Ha! They can barely tolerate our presence on Earth. Today, they take away your strength. But tomorrow, what then? Do the elves take your homes? Your businesses? Your children? Your very lives? And what does the Empire do? Nothing! Nay, worse than nothing! The Imperial machine enforces the will of the Dalmor against its own people! So rise up, children of the Empire! Rise up, Stormcloaks! Embrace the word of mighty Talos, he who is both man and divine! Trust in me, White. You have come. You have come to hear the word of Talos. Because the so-called Emperor is a coward. That's right, I said coward! Oh yes, he agreed to banish the worship of Talos at the tip of an Aldmeri sword. They called it the White Gold Concordat. Well, I call it blasphemy. A true son of the Empire would never have turned his back on our greatest hero. Not at any price. Well, let me tell you something, friend. Cyrodiil is a long way from here, and in Skyrim, we will never forsake mighty Talos. Let them come. I have no fear, for Talos is my ally, and I am his prophet. His word is upon my lips, his voice in my throat. Hello, my friend. If you seek knowledge about mighty Talos, you have most certainly come to the right person. In mortal life, Talos was a Nord, possessed of unmatched tactical skill, limitless wisdom, and the power to see into men's hearts. Talos mastered the power of the voice, and with it he united the lands of men into a great empire. In southern lands, he was known by the name Tiber Septim. Here in Skyrim, we honor him by his proper Nord name. So great was his reign in life. When he ascended to the heavens, he was made Lord of the Divines. If you want to know more, I'm sure you can find any number of tomes on the subject. Terrible and powerful Talos. Victory is yours. We are but maggots. In the field of our own corruption. What? You have ascended from dung of mortality, and now walk among the stars.
Stormcloaks, Imperials,
Mister,
dragons.
could you spare a
It
coin?
don't matter to me
Oh,
what I
thank
get.
you.
Let them
Divines, bless your kind heart. It's what Brennan said I should do. He's the only one that's been nice to me since Mama. Since she died. My aunt and uncle took over our farm and threw me out. Said I wasn't good for anything. I wound up here, but I don't know what to do. I miss her so much. Really? Do you have a place I could live? Oh well. Thanks anyway, I suppose.
In each of us, the future of Skyrim. The future.
You're the best. Can you be my father?
And there it is, friends. The ultimate. We are the children of man.